A few years ago, we put a wreath on the mantle. Then, we found another one. And then after that, we found the perfect wreath until it wasn't. Then we concluded we needed something different, something bold, something fun, something that said Merry Christmas, literally. 1 weekend later, our Christmas marquee sign was born. With the rough concept sketches done, we bought some MDF board and then primed it and painted it Christmas red using a matte paint. While the paint was drying, we cut some base molding to use as the sign's border. We painted the border molding black to contrast against the Christmas red color of the sign. The MDF is pretty easy to paint and it looks better than plywood, and you can use any kind of border molding depending on how fancy you want to get. For us, we're pretty simple, so we kept it basic. Plus, we had extra laying around. Just saying. We fit the molding to the sign and then used liquid nail to adhere it in place and make it secure. After the border was fitted, we remeasured the space in the middle to make our drill holes for the sockets and the light bulbs, and then sketched out the words Merry Christmas on the sign using a pencil, because it sounds like that. Next came the paint. We used a basic white acrylic that you can usually find in most stores, and then we just carefully traced the sketch that we did in the pencil. We used a paint marker to outline the words when we were done to make them stand out more, and I highly recommend that because it's very easy to use. We took our time with this paint marker to get a nice clean edge around the letters, and it's much easier to use than a brush. Next up, power tools. Oh yeah. In this case though, it was just a drill and a spade bit because we had to make holes for our light sockets, but still. This next part is certainly optional, but we wanted to add a coat of polyurethane to the sign to give it a simple finished sheen. But we only put one coat on because we didn't want the surface to be so glossy that it got glaring under the lights. This is important. Light bulb selection is key. We considered a lot of varieties but ruled out the G50 globe lights because they were a little bit too big. We considered different types of C7 bulbs because of their natural Christmas appeal, but they didn't look marquee enough. We even entertained getting little LED G20s, but they were too small. Which then led us to the perfect in-between size, the G30 globe light. We debated a pearl finish bulb versus a clear bulb, but we ultimately arrived at the clear because it looked the most vintage. We used an E12 base stringer, which is commonly referred to as candelabra size, and then place the sockets through the holes. The sockets go in easy and are held snug after adding the bulbs to the other side. Now came the moment of truth. We placed the sign on the mantle, plugged it in, winced, and then smiled. It looked fantastic and we were very happy. This was actually a pretty fun DIY project, and it can actually be done in a weekend. Unless you have kids, then it could take you several months. But if you have your materials and work the plan, you can create this pretty easily, and it'll be a unique family-made decoration you can enjoy for years. For more exceptionally intriguing details on how we did this, please visit christmaslightsetcetera.com/SW. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button below and share it with a friend. The elves will appreciate it.